kind of slowed down and came off the track. She's just been guffawing and giggling.
That'll probably be me then.
So, welcome to the Jaguar XJR 575. My name's Dale. You are?
Neil.
Neil, pleased to meet you, Neil.
All right.
Good to meet you, man. And Natalie and Tom, pleased to meet you, Tom.
Good to see you.
Most important point of the entire ring taxi experience is that you guys are having fun. So it's really important to let me know if you feel sick or scared, or you want me to slow down, or you just decide this is not for you. You just let me know. Obviously that barely ever happens, but I always get that in there. It's like my disclaimer, you know.
Yeah.
Good. So how many people have you all lapped here before?
In a 206.
I have.
Done it in an MX-5 very slowly.
Yeah.
I've not ever.
And this is your first ever lap.
This is my first ever time here yet.
Wow. Okay, well, welcome to the Nürburgring. It's quite unlike any other racetrack you might have ever seen before.
Okay.
It is 21 kilometres for us. 1,000 feet down in the first half of the lap and 1,000 feet back up again. We have some power. The car that we're driving is an XJR 575 limousine. So it's a long wheelbase version of the already very big XJR. It has 575 horsepower from its 5-litre supercharged V8 engine. I'm going to make a little gap in the corner here. And this is T13, 2,000 feet above sea level here. And we're going to head 1,000 feet down in the next 4 minutes. Ahead of us is the Formula One track. So that's built 1982 to 1984. And the track that we're on was built 1925 to 1927, and that's the old Nordschleife.
Yeah.
And there's no racetracks really built like this anymore. Decreasing radius corners, camber changes, massive hills and jumps and bumps and dips.
That's why it's the green hell, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's scary enough driving it. About a quarter of the speed of the MX-5.
This is incredible.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
The car we're driving is a totally stock XJR 575. So this is standard tyres, standard brakes.
This is where your cousin Bob likes to jag, isn't it?
I might need to do this in my driving test.
I think you might fail. Or pass with flying colours.
Definitely pass, right?
So I've got a Nissan GTR that's caught us up.
Where have you opponent?
Okay, no, he doesn't want to overtake. That was Schradenkreuz. Quite a fast section. We did over 150 miles an hour on the clock there. You can always check your video later to see what the GPS speed recorded by the race logic system.
Me laughing my head off.
I put my cycling Strava on.
Right.
Which I don't think anyone
This should figure out it's something like 500 kilowatts deployed, you know?
Yeah. Yellow flag.
No.
Yeah. So we had a yellow light on back there, yellow flag there. It's all pretty clear that there's an issue. New skid marks going from the right here.
Yeah.
Someone's lost it.
As long as you're all right.
Speed limits are
Loads of
important
bits of
at this
glass.
Yeah.
point. It's good that they can keep things going while it's...
Yeah.
Oh, they're out of the car and walking around. That's the.
Well, that's smashed, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, 7 kilometres into 21.
It's just go, isn't it? It's just nothing like...
It's lovely.
It's all wheel, isn't it?
It's, no, this is rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel?
Yeah.
Wow, it doesn't squirrel much.
It's got a GKN torque vectoring diff
Wow.
in the rear.
Yeah.
So when you look at a Jag these days, it's
doing
the
some
engineering
technology.
is inside it. So for example, that torque vectoring rear diff, you'll find that same diff in another car that's very similar. You'll find the same gearbox actually as well. Okay, now he wants to come past. He has no lines, but he has a lot of grip. He's on semi-slick slick.
These are fairly standard tyres, but not.
Yeah, these are standard Pirellis. he's gonna do himself an injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are just P0s. They're not even like
Wow.
Corsas or Trofeos or anything. The thing about taxi is we can't predict at the start of the year what the weather's going to be every night.
Yeah.
So you just got to get the car ready.
Yeah.
And this car runs really well on the Pirellis. These are the standard OEM tyre fitment for this car.
Yeah. So they're almost
They're good in all the
worked with
conditions.
it, yeah.
The Project 8, I do change the tyres for the wet, but that's because the standard fit tyre on it is a Cup 2, and the Cup 2s are semi-slicks, and they do run a little risk of aquaplaning, and when you buy the car, you actually sign a release that says you understand you're not supposed to drive it in big standing water.
Yeah, because otherwise it's going to end badly.
Yeah, I can't sign that because I don't know whether we're going to have standing water from the start of the lap to the end of the lap.
Yeah.
With the weather around here,
Yeah.
so when it looks like there might be rain in the air, I actually put standard Pirellis on it, on the Project 8, so it runs the same tyres as these. This is actually a 11J rear rim on this, so it's a 300 tyre.
Wow.
Yeah, 295 I think we've got it on right now.
So not the largest, but
Pretty big. Still like standard Corvette Z07 size.
yeah.
That's going to be me and a micro later on.
Good friend.
Mister, I'm flashing you out the way.
Egos.
He's running a bit rich, isn't he? I can see the smoke pouring out.
Look at this.
Caracciola Carousel, named after Rudolf Caracciola, who was, of course, the first guy to win at the Nürburgring when it was built in 1927. You know you're doing all right when you got a corner named after you at the Nürburgring.
Oh
don't
yeah.
you? Mind you, of course, when he won here, they had no idea that this would be a racetrack that's living 100 years.
Oh yeah. It's still
We're coming up for the centenary, aren't we?
Yeah.
8 years to the centenary. Look at the
Bit of
steering.
squirrel.
He's steering 3 times per corner.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's where we were earlier.
Yeah, it's 5 metre long air suspension, long wheelbase limousine. You'd never guess how hard it can hustle.
Things moved on since the old XJ stuff.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I so totally want to drive like this.
I thought I'd better back out of that.
Yeah.
I figured he was going to close the door on us. Still, he can go home and tell his friends he had a really good race with a long wheelbase air suspension limousine. And over the course of the lap, you did in fact defeat it.
Yeah.
That's Galgenkopf, last corner on the track.
Nothing beats talent.
That is a pretty cool limo, right?
Oh,
Wow.
Well, thank you very much for riding with me, guys.
thank you.
That was amazing.
Oh my God.
She's such a spectacular car to drive.
Just don't imagine it to.
Unpredictable MX-5. You just don't expect it to pick up for the size of it. Like
No,
it just
but 5 litre V8 with a supercharger, 700 Newton meters. She's not slow.
How much does it weigh?
It's actually, can you believe it? It's about the same weight as a new M5, so it's a smidge under 2 tons dry.
2 tons. Wow, that's not as heavy as you'd think, would it?
Yeah, but compare it to a new M5, which is a bit smaller than this, but has 4-wheel drive, so transfer case, front drive shafts, etc., which adds serious weight.
Yeah.
It has the same gearbox as this. It has the same rear diff as this, the new M5, and it's a steel body. This is aluminium.
Lighter, yeah. Much
So
lighter.
you're saving yourself a good 100 to 200 kilos immediately just on body shell weight. When you consider all the electric gubbins in this and the air-conditioned seat units and stuff. Oh yeah, your rear seats, by the way. I can just look. I can whack on the air conditioning for the seats,
Air-conditioned
and it
seats.
blows through the seat.
Yeah,
No way.
that would have been handier earlier on. No.
So it's actually going to blow through the perforated leather.
Incredible.
Wow.
Start saving some pennies.
Yeah. That was awesome.
I'm speechless.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If you get a moment when you're home, do check out our Facebook page, Jaguar Race Taxi Nürburgring. And if you're on TripAdvisor, Google Maps, Facebook, whatever, if you've got 2 minutes and you can write what car you drove in and what you thought of it, that would be
Yeah,
amazing. We're on a 5-star average at the moment on TripAdvisor
Yeah.
and Facebook.
Understandably, yeah. Understandably.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.